Alright, let's get this show on the road. I do not know what I am doing right now, but we're going to try it anyways. So, I am going to do a little art project. This is my first time streaming using my camera. We're going to see how it goes. I have no idea if anybody can hear me, but we'll find out, I suppose. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be making some fan art of this little cow right here. Probably don't recognize her, but that's okay. She is a VTuber and her name is Rosie Bell Moo. Dog, little bit. Stop scratching. Dog scratching on the couch trying to get comfortable. But anyways, I have my tools. All of these. I even have a paintbrush in there for some reason. But if you have not discerned yet, I am not going to be... I suck at drawing. But for some reason, I'm really good at etching. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this right here. I'm sorry that it's a sideways view. I couldn't figure out really how to get this proper while still being able to see everything. Because if I do it like this, y'all can see what I'm doing, but I can't. Unless I just use that. I'm going to be using these files, so they have points on them. I'm going to be poking through the paper. Oof, my fingernails are not the most pretty at all. But I just got off work, so that is to be expected, I think. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start here. And I'm just going to go just like this. I'm going to follow my lines. Hopefully this is working on the other side. I'm going to move the paper. You can see these tiny little dots right here. Oh. What I'm going to do is basically just play connect the dots for anywhere between 2 hours and probably 6, let's be honest. I can actually see. Oh, it gets blurry when I do that. Oh no. I might have to watch this upside down, I don't know. I'm going to make a tiny scratch right here. Just a tiny one. Just like that. Y'all are gonna have to watch from the side. I cannot do that. Oh, goodness. Let's move it right here. Can y'all see that? Just basically. Oh, hey. Just like that. And then, there's another, I have a couple more files. I'm just going to get them all out. The dog got a hold of that one, which sucks, because it's the one I need. But I have a round file for chainsaw, half round rasp. This is actually a rasp. Couple files, flat one, another flat one, triangular one, and a square one. Basically, whatever one makes the best point. I think it was that one I had, if I can find it again. Here we go. This one, if I can show you, makes the best point. So it's great for doing those starter dots. The only problem is now I have to get this lined up again. I'm going to draw her shirt first. I'm going to get probably all of her shirt done, I think. I did do something like this once before for Axa Bear, of which I am the #1 fan, and let no one tell you otherwise. I am her biggest fan. Check the Discord, it says as much. What's really funny is that my phone camera has infinitely better resolution than my PS4. Which is funny because I've only ever streamed games until now. So, as you can see, you might be able to see on the piece of paper, but here and here and here are hard lines, and then this and this are softer lines. So what I'm going to do not that one. Not that one. Let's try this one. Oh, yeah. The hard part about doing this is that if you're doing digital art, you can infinitely mess up a line and redo it, and mess it up and redo it, mess it up and redraw it, and erase it, and all of that, over and over, however many times you want. Even when drawing, you have an eraser. With a pen, you have whiteout. With doing this, I have no amount of fix-its. None. There is no fixing anything if I mess it up. Because of all of this is metal. I even have a needle. As for why my hands look so dirty, I just got off work. So, they're going to. Simple as that. Oh, that one's not quite big enough for my hands. Let's try this one. This little. This is actually like an upholstery needle, actually, but that line's too hard. There we go. It's not bad. Actually, let's go back to that smaller one. I'll just be more careful with it. I might have another one. Got an upholstery needle. A smaller upholstery needle too. But yeah, I think I'll be using this one. Where's my camera? There it is. I think I'll be using this one for the thin lines. Could always use this, but that's as big as my files. I know I have another one in. Aha! There it is. This one. Might be using this one. I think this is actually the best bet. This has got a nice triangular point on there. I believe this is an awl. I'm gonna put that one back. I believe that's an awl actually for leather. Oh man, I have it all off to the side. I have it all off to the side. But that's okay. It'll be alright. It'll be a little offset. Usually I like to get this stuff like centered, but it'll be alright. It'll be alright. Let's move this back some. I keep moving my camera. I don't know how to zoom in with this thing while streaming. No idea at all. I'm gonna tilt this a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't mess anything up. There we go. Let's bring that over this way. The light shining off of that is not ideal. I'll watch this upside down. Yeah, there we go. That's not too bad. My fingers get in the way. They don't actually. Wow. Let's just keep going with that. I think that looks about the best. Now we're going to do the bell around her neck. One thing that is very hard to address with this being on metal is that it's only two colors. So if someone was, say, heterochromic, which is the two different colored eyes, it'd be extraordinarily hard to depict such a thing. I can really only do outlines of such a thing. For these lines, these are like an inner shirt, I think it was. She's wearing one of them fancy sweaters. A cardigan, that's it. I think that's what it is. All I know is it's one of them fancy sweaters. That looks like a bunch of just dots on a thing. Probably not discernible. But it will be. Let's see. Let's go with this one. There we go. Oh, this is actually a lot harder on my hands than I thought it would be. But that's okay. Oh. It's actually really hard on my neck. Let's try this one. I actually want to scrape off quite a bit on this bell because it is like a defining feature. I'm actually going to make this quite shiny. Which is more difficult. If I get off the groove of it, it makes it that much more noticeable. Ah, see? Right there. I don't know if y'all saw that. right there. Might not be able to see it on the camera, but I can see it. Right there. It's a tiny, tiny little scratch. Remember, I can't fix this in any discernible way. So to show shading in this, I can't really show, like, color, but I can show shading. Just tiny, tiny little imperfections. Just very, very, very lightly. Ever so lightly. Just want to barely scratch it. And then the same on this side. Also, when coloring, you don't want to take off too much metal because there's no putting it back. Right, there we go. That is her shirt and her belt. Her shirt and her belt. Focus. There we go. Just like that. Now I gotta work on the face. I was going to do a full portrait on this. By the way, if I can get a coin out. Nickel for size comparison. I was going to do a full body portrait on this, but I could not find a good full body reference for her, so I just went with the face. It's kind of disappointing because I said that my next art piece was going to be done on one of these, but oh well. Take a drink of coffee. Oh, so much better. Alright. Let's see. If I can line this up again. Crap. There we go. This is why I put the oil on there. By the way, the reason you can see through this, or the reason it's a different color than this, is because this has been soaked in oil. One of the main reasons is so that I can see through it. Kind of like trace paper. But it's so that I can line up this with this again, because you can just barely see it from the camera, from your side. But let me get my fingers out of the way so it'll focus. You can see this line right here matches up with this line right here. Now I have to match those up. But if I couldn't see the paper, like see through it, like right here, you can't and you can't. There's no seeing through it at all. There's no repositioning. Alright, so now we're gonna get started on the face. I think I'm just going to do a whole head outline first. I really do hope she appreciates this. You know what? I know what I'll do. I'll upload this to YouTube, right? Because I'm gonna do that anyways. I'll upload this to YouTube, and I'll just send the entire fucking video to her as fan art. It's the entire whole ass thing. The whole fucking thing. Fucking hold on. It's nuts. Just going to outline the. Hold on. I'm back. Hopefully this is still in the right spot. Fuck. Well, now it's not. Alright. I think I'm going to do her eyes last. Maybe. I think I'll do the face last. I don't think I'm actually going to punch out the smile, because the smile on this looks friggin' cursed. Much like Rosie herself. Nah, she's adorable. Although she would say she's cursed. Absolutely. There's already a scratch on there. Look at that. All of that right there. It's all already there. This big scratch and this one. This one right here. But I'm doing my best. So I'm gonna get another hard outline. I'm gonna use this round one right here. Let's get a good indication. Hi, little bit. Did you want attention? Little bit is the name of my dog, by the way. I'm going to do another hard outline. close enough, I think. Yeah. Think of this as like a negative, really. Like if I was drawing it on the paper, it's like a negative of that. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. Coffee. By the way, I do love this mug. My Florida Man coffee mug. Straight from Gray Still Plays. Let's see. It's actually not as long on here as it is here, but oh well. It's not going to be a 1-to-1 match. And that's okay. I don't think it's meant to be. One moment. Faucet has a leak. Want to go move it so it didn't make so much noise. Oh, that is so lopsided. That is so fucking lopsided. Oh. Oh, that's better. Like I said, I can't fix any of my mistakes. I'll turn it into hair. I'll turn it into hair. That'll work, won't it? Sure. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, goodness. Oh. See, my hands are actually really fucking huge. And I'm working with tools that are a third the size of my finger. A quarter of my finger. For this one, even less. Now I'm going to go line this up again. I'm not lining up the shirt this time. I'm just lining up the hair. Well, the outline of the face is what I'm lining up. I'm going to punch out. What am I going to punch out? I think I'm going to do the outline. I'm not going to do the little bows on her horns that she has, even though it's adorable. I'm not going to mark it out because it is not something that I can transfer from the paper to the steel. I will, however, try my best to put it on there. So, now that we have her face outlined, I can use her face outline as a guide for the rest of it. No, it's that. And then there's this triangle right here is her ear. I think I'm going to do the ears freehand just because. And it doesn't really matter if I mess up on the drawing. It's if I mess up on the transfer. I can do whatever I want with the drawing. I can start it over, I can throw it out, I can whatever with the drawing. I can make a new one many times as I like. But once I start putting it on the metal, that's it. There's no more backing out. There's no stopping, there's no redos, there's none of that. None at all. My hand is going to start cramping here soon. I can feel it now. My thumb on my right hand and my left forearm. I can already start to feel it. I'm going to do her little buns right here. I think they're twin tails, but I'm not 100% sure. I think they're just twin buns. I could be wrong. If she tuned in right now, that would be awesome. I know she's not going to, because It is 4 something in the morning, 5 something in the morning where I'm at. See, I get home at about 3. So, started working on this at about 3:30, like doing all the drawing and stuff. Finding a good reference image. I ended up just using a screenshot that I zoomed in on. But using a good reference image, or finding a good reference image. What else? Getting it all drawn out, getting my tools in order, all of that good stuff. And it is, I have honestly no idea what time it is currently. Almost done, almost done, almost done. Almost done. See, the reason this is so very difficult is because I have to be very, very careful not to make any mistake whatsoever, or it's permanent. But I have to put a lot of force to put that little dot there. Alright, let's see what we got. I forgot the other fucking horn. Oh. Oh, that's so lopsided, it's so cursed. Oh, that's hilarious. What's funny is I actually think I did better on this horn right here than I did on this one. Shit. Okay. Oh my goodness. It's actually pretty funny. I think it's hilarious. Ah. I hope I didn't mess anything up. Really hope I didn't mess anything up there. Oh, I really hope I didn't mess anything up. I suppose we'll find out, won't we? Shit. Oh, also, there's nothing holding anything in place. I'm not using any kind of a vise, it's just my fingertips holding this paper here. Damn it. Stop moving. Alright. One's a little bit bigger than the other, but doing my best. Right, so now I'm going to set this aside. Right here's a reference image for this. And we're going to get to work. So That's not too bad. By the way, I have no idea how to tell if anyone comments or anything. I have no idea how to read chat, so... There we go. Yeah, that's not bad at all. That's not bad at all, I don't think. I think it actually is starting to look better than my drawing. And then from up top... Luckily, she only has one color of hair, so that makes this a little bit easier. When I did Axa has two colors, brown and then like red highlights. That was much more difficult, because I had to show like the red highlights, right? So what I did was to show the difference. To show the difference, I basically just colored the hair by scratching it. Like in the direction that hair would normally flow. Widen this line, even it out some. There we go. There we go. I'm going to make these horns stand out a bit more. Going to really define them. really gotta bear down on this file. And then she has on her horns little tiny growth rings. She's a cow. Like so. There we go. Y'all can't even see it from the camera, but there's little tiny lines that I did. I think it's starting to come together quite nicely. And now, I'm not going to freehand her ears like I thought I was. Line up most of her face. I want to get the ears to about the right proportion. That one actually goes completely off the edge because I'm fucking stupid. What time is it? It's 5:10 in the morning. Let's see. Shut up. Let's go here. And then let's go here. And then let's go like this. There we go. Yeah, that actually does look better than my drawing. Probably because I haven't done the eyes yet. Oh, the tag. The tag. Nope. Where are my safety glasses? Okay, so, fun fact about my safety glasses is I don't have bad vision or anything, but I wear bifocals. One of the reasons I wear bifocals is for stuff like this. So that I can see just that much better when I'm doing very small stuff like this. Alright. And then now, the really hard part about the tag is there is a little heart on the tag. Oh boy. And I'm going to have to use my all to be able to do this because it is so small. So hopefully I'm going to move all this stuff up so. I'm going to exit, bring this closer to me, out of y'all's field of view for just a moment, just to do the heart. It's very, very finicky. I do not want to mess this up. Can barely see it. I think I should have drawn a really small heart and then done the tag around it. I think that would have been a much better way to go with this. But now to do some hair. What I can do to give it that little bit of a look, a little bit of a hair look. It's just tiny little strands, right? Take my safety glasses off. Don't need those anymore. Now you can actually see the flow of hair. Not very well, but it's there. Now for the part I really honestly kind of don't want to do. Is the eyes and the face. Oh, goodness. This is actually going a lot faster than my other one did. My other one took several hours. This one's only taken like an hour. So either I'm A, not doing as good of a job, which is what I think is going on, or I'm getting better. But I have so much self-doubt in what I'm doing right now. I think I'm not doing as good of a job. Damn it. Damn it. Alright. Well, one scratched, but the other one didn't, so that's good. Go away. Should have silenced my phone first. Really should have silenced my phone. Oh well. They look more even than they do on the paper. So that's good at least. Oh, my goodness. And then, finally, a little shit-eating grin. If you've never heard that phrase, I apologize. It's like cocky grin. One thing that I almost forgot is that Rosie has rosy cheeks. So to do that, I'm going to kind of circle around with this all, and scratch up the surface just ever so slightly. Very, very, very lightly. Very lightly. To change the color right below her eyes. Ever so slightly. There we go. I'm also going to change the color of her eyes themselves. This one. And to kind of signify that that is the iris. There we go. Oh, I know what's missing. A little heart right there. And then little fire. Because arson. And then another little heart. And then another little fire. And I can't do the bows. I can't do the bows, sadly. But I can do one better. Make a circle. And we're gonna put... I can do something else that starts with a B. A little tiny palm. All right. There we go. There is Rosie Belmu. And as good of a job as I can do. With my current skills, and that only took about an hour. I'm amazed. I thought that would have taken much, much longer, but hey. Here we go. I think I did pretty good. I am going to upload this to YouTube, so if you're on YouTube, please leave a comment if you see this, if you happen to see it. I'll put up my tools, put my nickel up. But yeah, oops. There we go. I don't know about you guys, but I like this one better than I do this. Just because, well, I mean, now this one has dots all over it, so there's that too. But those, by the way, are calluses. I have old man hands. It's not dirt, it's a callus, I assure you. It's because my hands are worn with work. What was I saying? Oh, right. I am going to upload this to YouTube, so if you see this, please leave a comment. If you know of any VTubers or YouTubers or characters or anything at all whatsoever that you would like to see me put on a piece of metal, let me know, please. I am looking for stuff to do. I need some inspiration. With that, I think I'm done here. Be safe, eat well, drink plenty of coffee. Florida Man coffee, to be specific. Chaos blend. Eat well, be safe, be happy. Take your meds if you have any to take. And, toodles.